Alrighty guys, we're back for some Manaform mid-range, and there is a whole bunch to go over in the deck, so I'm going to hop right into it. We got 3 Jaspera Sentinels, we got 3 Magdas, 4 Prosperous Innkeepers, and a Shatterskull Smashing. We have 4 Fable of the Mirrorbreakers, a Kazuul's Fury, 3 Reckless Stormseekers, 2 Jugan Defends the Temple. We're rocking 4 Manaform Hellkites, 4 Chariots. We have 2 Burn Down the House, 2 Wrenn and Seven, no, 3 Wrenn and Seven, my apologies. We have 2 Tamiyos, Compleated Sages, and then a bunch of stuff in the mana base. So what's the goal of the deck here, guys? You got to get that Manaform Hellkite down onto the board, and then you can start to do super fancy things with this deck. Like, for example, if you have that Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, you can copy the Manaform Hellkite before you play like a Chariot onto the board, and then your couple Manaforms pop off, and you just have so much damage in the air. Similar things, right? Like, if it's that setup and you just drop a Burn Down the House for some Red Devils, yeah, that's a lot of damage swinging on in. What is that, like 19 damage or something like that? That's kind of insane. Tamiyo is the splash in the deck, right? We are splashing blue just for this card. And the splash over here is actually the Riverglide Pathway, and of course the Channel Pathway as well. The reason we're only rocking 2 of the Riverglides and 4 of the Barkchannel / Tide Channel is because Wrenn and Seven's 0 ability, put any number of lands from your hand onto the battlefield tapped, doesn't actually let you choose, as far as I know, which side of the pathway to play it on. So, I mean, because of all the treasure on the top end, you're not going to want to play these pathways out on blue very often unless you know that you can get away with playing it out on blue. And so if we ever do have to use that 0 ability on Wrenn, we don't want to get stuck with a bunch of Riverglides on the board, right? If that makes any sense. That being said, yeah, the splash of blue shouldn't be a problem. Lots of ways to generate that mana at the beginning. Don't forget Jugan gives us that little monk that gives us some green mana, which helps us cast things like Wrenn and Seven for that double green. And of course the double green in Tamiyo as well. So Tamiyo, -X. Exile target non-land permanent card with mana value X from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card. Same concept. Any token you create with this, you can start to copy it. Think of the Chariot here. When it attacks, create a token that's a copy of a target token you control. So, you know, same concept. Whatever token you're creating with Mirrorbreaker, you can copy with the Chariot, which then whatever token you copy with the Chariot will stay on the board. Like, you know, any Manaform Hellkite token, even the Dragon Illusion, if you copy it with the Chariot, it'll stay there, which is kind of insane. But with Tamiyo, you can copy things from your grave, like a Jugan Defends the Temple, and then you can Chariot the Temple. So you have 2 of them, 2 sagas going off at once. I don't know what happens on the 3rd step. Honestly, I don't think it comes back if it exiles a token. Exile this saga, return it to the battlefield. Does it return as the token of Remnant of Rising Star? I'm just now thinking about this. There's like so much packed into this deck. I have no clue if that's how that works. That'd be interesting to test out though, for sure. Burn Down the House is our emergency sweeper. It's super important. While testing the deck, I didn't have much removal, and mono white is very much still a thing, and mono white that plays Thalia, you best believe that Thalia is going to get packed into their hand versus this deck, and it's really, really good against this deck. So yeah, you got to do as much as you can against the Thalia, which is why there's a Shatterskull smashed into the deck as well. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, there's like so much to go over in the deck that it might even just be better to show you. Show you some matches and just show you how much like this top end synergizes together. The Kazuul's Fury is in here to get that extra damage through. Maybe even throw a Dragon Illusion at the opponent. Create another Dragon Illusion because you played Kazuul's Fury and then swing in for the rest of the damage. That's pretty spicy as well. Wrenn and Seven obviously creates that Tree Folk token that can be copied by the Chariot as well. And you can also copy it with Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, which it then gains haste too. So you could have a big old token swinging in. Reckless Stormseeker is obviously here to give the Manaform haste, but giving everything else haste in the deck is just really spicy too. Of course, I'm looking at the reflection of Kikijiki again, given that haste is super spicy. Okay, yeah, no, let's just show you guys some matches. There's like way too much to go over in the deck, honestly. So let's get into some ranked and see how it goes. Alright, opponent goes first here. Much better hand than the first match, though. Okay, nice. Hey, it's not Orzhov, so we do at least get a different match in, which is nice. I don't think it's the Shatterskull here. I think we want to save that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We gotta probably use the Shatterskull on that at some point. Okay, that's enough Innkeepers, but you know. Do we play out the other two Innkeepers next turn before the Chariot? Right, so we'll take the 6 here. Because 3 Innkeepers might just be enough to annoy the heck out of them. I still don't think it's the Shatterskull. So we do probably this out on red. Well, if we have to play the Shatterskull, though, if we have to play it, it comes out on red. Alright, fine. I'll play it on green. I hope that's not a bad decision, though. Do it like this. Even though either way, we're going to have to get rid of a treasure here. Okay. They're going to gain enough life here to hopefully have this Chariot just annoy the heck out of him. I don't even think they block here, but I'm not swinging. I don't think they would trade that, but they just might. Oh, nice. Search your library for a basic land. Put it onto the battlefield tapped. Oh! Well, I guess this is a good block. Oh, it has trample anyways, yeah. That's really good. Holy cow, opponent. That's awesome. You know what? You get your land, buddy. You deserve it at this point. You deserve it. We have to do something here. Oh! That's right. We do have Burn Down the House available. I don't want to lose my Innkeepers. Well, I think it's Burn Down the House. We can't do much against this trample double strike nonsense, guys. If they keep ramping too, we don't know what they're gonna ramp into. We could pay 3 to save a treasure for next turn. I don't really want to pay 3 though. But if we save 1 treasure, then we'll be able to play Wrenn and Seven next turn. I think that's acceptable. 5 damage to everything. Super rough. Yeah, we had the Burn Down the House. I probably didn't want... Yeah, I don't know. If I didn't play the Innkeepers, then we wouldn't have had... I don't know. What would you guys have done there? Like, that was such a tough decision. Nice, we drew a land, which we could also get a couple 1/1s from, but I think it's as simple as Wrenn and Seven token. Because at this point, we have to save the other Burn Down the House if they start to get a bunch of creatures down. And Howland Owl can't give itself... Oh, okay. That's really good. Oh, no. That's a swing, too. Easy swing. And they take the Wrenn. I let this happen for sure. Because we could draw land. Oh, hey, let's go. Tamiyo, okay. I gotta sit up in my chair, guys. Sorry if it's squeaky. So first of all, this is just another Burn Down the House, if I've ever seen one. But they might take the 5 damage first. Yeah, we can't let the Howland Owl continue to buff a double strike. That's just too powerful. So let's swing. Nice, down to 15. 5 damage to everything. Oh, burn down the house. Please tell me all they have is their Den of the Bugbear now. And a couple land. Oh, they get to buff the den though. Holy cow. We could have died here, man. That was close. Oh my goodness, the opponent has fire right now. So it's Tamiyo, bring back Wrenn. -3 Wrenn? Their Raichu goes up to 7 next turn. How am I supposed to keep up with this, man? We could drop Chariot and hope that they don't have a way to give trample. Yeah, they're looking at their Den of the Bugbear like, yeah, like, yep, we know. If we play the Magda, so 1 into the den, 1 into the Raiju. Tamiyo brings back Wrenn next turn. -3 Wrenn. Power up Chariot, swing in. We're gonna die, guys. We're gonna die. I'm scared. I've lost hope. Let's see what they get. They probably plug the counter into the den so it doesn't actually trade. Whew. Okay, another ranger. Wait, they can't power up. Ooh, okay, slow down there. Slow down there. Wow, the opponent has a really good deck, don't they? I can't talk. Oh, the damage! That's right, the Raiju damage! Oh, this is such a good card, guys! Oh, man! Alright, 2 losses so far. I do hope that the deck could do something here soon. Oh no, I had high hopes for it too. Alright, we go first here, guys, and this is a good hand. Really hope the opponents don't pop off too much. So we're gonna go right into the Sentinel. Yeah, this is solid early game ramp. Anything we draw is good. Might be Orzhov right away. Blood Chief's Thirst. Okay. Another Chariot. Turn 3 Chariot is no joke. Okay, so far, just Swamp on the opponent's board. Okay. Second Chariot because mana's important? Question mark. Might be mono black discard at this point, so yeah, we want to make sure we get everything valuable onto the board. So like on their 3rd turn, they could just make us discard 2 cards. That's something that mono black discard likes to do. I don't even think we swing there, do we? They might have stuff to bounce it back or something weird. I don't think we swing? Question mark? I don't know. We have to see more of the opponent's deck to know if they want to trade there or not. Or to know if they want to trade there. Yeah, keeping the removal open for the Chariot's definitely the best thing to do. But that being said, I don't think we play around removal. I think we still attempt to swing with the Chariot. Still have 2 more in the deck and Tamiyo's to bring it back. Soul Shatter. That'll do it. And we have the Crucible of Defiance available, but we're not going to do it on our turn, I don't think. Even though they do have haste, that is noteworthy. Oop. Okay, the Celestis, okay. Okay. My turn. They have 2 open. Oh my goodness, I really should have kept that second Chariot, huh? That was a relatively bad play. And I also forgot to use the Crucible of Defiance. That's okay, guys. It is what it is, I guess, right? At this point, I'm just going to use it now in full swing. They probably trade with Innkeeper, but they have 2 open, so I am anticipating some form of removal. Yeah, don't forget to use the Crucible if you hold a card open. Don't forget to use it. And oops-a-daisies. Sometimes you just get so excited to see what you're going to draw. Yeah, not the best decision to send the second Chariot against a deck that has tons of removal. Down to 14 though, and we do have the Lair, so I wonder what else they're playing. Back up to 15 because of the Celestis. That's right, our channeling of the Crucible doesn't count as playing a card or casting a card. So nighttime, yeah, that's actually cool. Never really thought about that before. Meat hook for 2. I would act surprised, but I played standard before. One time, it was horrible. Just teasing, of course. Oh, Wrenn. Oh, buddy. Hi there, buddy. Oh, it's good to see ya. It's very good to see ya. And now it's really hitting close to home that we got rid of the second Chariot. They probably would have had removal for it. Let's be real. Maybe. They only have 2 cards remaining here. Yeah. Gaining a life. Probably discarding a land. Let's see it. Let's see it. Where's the swamp? Yeah, there it is. Okay, my turn. They didn't have anything there, huh? Back up to 21. Discards another swamp. I mean, I guess we might as well plus the Wrenn. Oh, another chair and 2 Manaforms. Hit the grave. Oh my goodness. Alright, we really want to see Tamiyo. Bring back some of those goodies, right? Oh, guys, they might not have the removal that they need to get this. We might win next turn. If so, that's a GG, because I had like 2 misplays this game. Oh, Professor. Hi, how you doing, Professor? They could, Bloodchief's Thirst. No, they can't. No, they can't. Yeah, they can. Wait. Yeah, Bloodchief's Thirst would work on a token, right? Target creature or planeswalker with mana value 2 or less. So yeah, doesn't say non-token. Back up to 9, and they actually got a Shambling Ghast to block. That's huge. We're gonna have to full swing at the Professor just to take her out. Jugan off the top. I'm trying to think if a second Tree Folk would be better than keeping Wrenn on the board. Yeah, we can only get 6 damage through here, guys. So it's going to have to be a full swing at Onyx, and they probably keep their Shambling Ghast for a blocker next turn. The opponent's in this. Easily. Easily in this. We're going to do X is 6. We'll swing at the Onyx because it's way too good to keep out there. Like, they could pull this back so easy. They have a blocker next turn. And we -3. I really hope there's, like... I hope there's not a lot of good ways for them to get rid of these tokens. We just have to... We have to have hope, guys. We have to maintain our hope. Okay, they go ahead and use the Celestis. They are looking for removal. Discard another land? Yep. That's awesome. Celestis is really good, guys. Letting you cycle through stuff like that is just really valuable. And a lot of life gain. Look at all the life gain the Celestis has given them so far, too. Manaform off the top. Nice. See what they do with this. It does stick, so whatever's in their hand is an instant. Unless there's something else on the board that I'm missing. Jugan defends the temple. Come on, Manaform, let's actually see you here. Let's see you come into play, buddy. Yeah? 11 damage. They block an 8/8 and it's 11 damage. Let's see it. Can they kill an 8/8 with their, maybe an Infernal Grasp? Oh, a Mauling. Okay, so 3 damage coming in here. They gain another one from the Massacre. This is crazy. Opponent's holding on for dear life, but with our Lair, like, it's not looking great for them. They need to see something. They can -1 the Monk. That's not bad. Yeah. That's not bad at all. We still wanted to Jugan there, though, for the 3 illusion. Huh? What was that? Did they target the tree folk? A little bit confused there. I guess they didn't care about the human monk? Or, I don't know. I wonder what they ended up drawing there. We have enough value on the board, though, that I'm feeling pretty confident, but you never know with Magic sometimes. Okay, yep, they're searching. They're searching. What do they find? Because a couple things of removal could do it now, because they're at 12. So, Haunting Voyage. They have to deal with the Lair next turn, too. Nope, they end up conceding. Nice, okay. GG, we actually saw Manaform come into play there, so I'm excited for that. Oh, man. Hey, we casually just ranked down in silver with the deck at the beginning there. That's okay, I guess, right? Okay, next match, and we go first, and it's not a bad hand, but only seeing 2 land makes me scared. Probably, yeah, no, that was fine. Probably could have played the mountain, though, instead. Yeah, in case we drew a Lair of the Hydra. Aw, man, forever punished, I guess. I guess it is what it is, right? Dag. Okay, so we're up against some Izzet. Gonna attempt to swing. Nah. Oh. I mean, they're letting us get the treasure, so I guess it's happening. And I'm not playing anything, because Jwari Disruption is a card, so... Overall, we didn't get too punished for not playing the Lair, which is nice. I don't feel like Jwari Disruption on my Fable. And we also have that extra mana then for... Oh, nice. So it might just be a Fading Hope open. So Chariot comes down pretty strong here. Blue source for Tamiyo. Attempt to swing first. It's happening. Nice. Get that Chariot down. Couple kitty cats. Hopefully they don't have too much removal for that. There's one Fading Hope. So hopefully they don't have a second Fading Hope for the other kitty cat. If they do, we could drop Fable of the Mirror Breaker and then Chariot and copy the Goblin token. Keeping 4 open could be a memory deluge. Okay, Riverglide. We have double green, double red. So, I mean, could probably play this out on blue, and we probably need more green in the deck than anything. Right, so we want to be sure to copy a token no matter what from the Cat Chariot. And so we're going to do the Fable of the Mirror Breaker now and see if it eats a counter. It hits the board. So I guess I'm anticipating... I doubt they would Fading Hope the Chariot, so it might be something else here. Get a treasure from the Magda. This is a lot. Like, this is a lot to deal with. Opponent is hoping for some kind of board wipe at some point. And if they do end up removing Chariot, we always have Tamiyo. There's enough treasures and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and play the pathway now before combat. We're gonna try to full swing and copy the Goblin Shaman. It looks pretty good, but into the Royal. Return. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that just happens. Nice. That was a good one, opponent. So if I would have played the other Fable first, we might have been able to copy it, but I think this was still the play. Because we probably want to discard the other Fable next turn. And then maybe bring it back with Tamiyo. Because having the Planeswalker on the board... Yeah, they could have burned down the house, though. Which could be really bad. Reckless Stormseeker. That's no joke. Do we do it? Do we get rid of the Fable? Or do we play it out with the Reckless Stormseeker? Go Chariot, try to copy it? I don't know. I think we discard it and see what we get here. Okay. Jugan defends the temple. Man, there's a lot of plays in this deck, guys. Like, it is a thought-provoking deck for sure. They have the 4 open, and I would just hate for a board wipe here. So I'm trying to look for a way through. I think we save Tamiyo. I think we save it as a surprise. So that hits the board. We're gonna go Jugan. Gonna go Jugan after combat. Doesn't affect the combat because we're just gonna give the Reckless Stormseeker the haste. Get another treasure. Here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of lines of play there. Like, we could have powered up the Lair of the Hydra too. Oh, we got that cat token real fast. Down to 3. Yeah, I guess we still play this. Because look at our lines of play now. If they burn down the house and wipe our board, we're about to get... This is insane, actually. This is insane. If they do wipe our board, we could always just bring Reckless Stormseeker back with Tamiyo. And then swing in for the rest of that damage. So if they find it, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Because we could still get there. That being said, oh, this was a mill deck. Oh, I thought we were just up against some Is It Control. I mean, do they find the board wipe, though? I guess not if it's, okay, they find something else, I guess. Oh, I don't think that kills us. I think we're fine. We have plenty of high value cards. Yeah. Still have 32 cards in the deck. So 22 cards. Yeah, GG opponent. Hey, let's go. But seriously though, guys, look at that line of play on the board. Oh, I just clicked out of it. I mean, you guys saw it. Alrighty, guys, here's the deck list again. I really like this one. There's just something about it that's so satisfying. All of the top end cards up here are just like, they just synergize so beautifully. That being said, you know, 50% win rate, I do think it's possible to bring that up a little bit. If I kept playing, I think so. But there's also, like, I feel like there's something that could be done here. Maybe even a version of this deck that instead of just splashing blue for Tamiyo, it just integrates the blue, right? Like an entire teamer build that uses blue, maybe has Fading Hope on the top end, stuff like that. Instead of ramp, stuff that holds down the match at the beginning until you just have enough of those lands to really pop off with the Manaforms and the Chariots and the Wrens and all that other stuff, right? I think that might be a better way to go. That being said, 3-color decks are scary. And sometimes the way I draw, it's just like, I don't even know how people can get 3 colors onto the board sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys like this one? Because I really did. It was an uphill battle. I can't showcase all the matches because they were really long. Especially, I think it was the first match was like, I don't even know. It was a really long one. And it wasn't that good and didn't showcase that much of the deck. Especially when Manaform Hellkite, I had a hard time seeing the poor little guy. Which is a shame because I kind of built the deck around Manaform. But it really performed without Manaform too. So yeah. Guys, thank you for making it this far into the video. I really appreciate you. Oh, another thing I should note with the deck too. This was a hard one for me to play. There were like so many different things that we could do on every turn, or it felt like there were so many options all the time. That this deck is one of those that you need to practice with. Like, I would have to play with this deck 30 plus times before I master it, before I actually get like the lines of play correct. So yeah, that's noteworthy for sure. But hey, thank you again for being here, and I will see you in the next video.